brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting out today here in a 39-player free-for-all battle here in the Middle East. I'm kind of looking to see if I want to move anywhere, but I'm actually pretty okay with this spot. So for this one, we kind of play this as a little bit kind of an instigator. Like, we try and get big as we can, and then see if we can cause any drama north or south of us and get all of Africa. Oh wait, I'm over here. I thought it was the other guy. Okay, well, maybe I just a little bit confused, but this is not as bad as, I mean, it's a bad spot, but it's a worse spot because, like, we don't have as much available land around us. It's a better spot because we have a little bit better of a coastline. We'll play it out the best we can, but obviously would like to be where Rio is. Did a little bit of an oopsie doopsie here, as we must have clicked a little bit early. But let's just continue onwards and just see how big we can get in our infinite growth phase. I don't know if we're going to be able to get up north. We did get up north a little bit. Okay, that's good for us. And from here on, it's just going to be about expanding in the best way possible, which is, you know, just really anywhere. This is kind of already cursed. It's a cursed start, but we can make something happen of it. Especially as player 683 is off to a very rough start. He's drastically over-attacking, which is good for us. I mean, he's able to recover a little bit of troops, but you can see the snowball effect coming into play here as we are just at 40,000. He remains at like 5,000, 10,000. Really not going to be able to catch up here, and he's going to become a target himself. He actually just attacked Rio with all of his troops. I'm going to jump in here and grab this. Yeah, he's gonzos. So a nice slow start for us ends up happening, even though Rio's in a much stronger position. Imagine if we were there. But let's boat up north, grab that land if we can, and just kind of see if we can get any more little bit of expansion anywhere. Just a little bit of an option. As we will jump up north here, grab this. It's kind of a little bit on the rough side, but we're fine. So now we just hold this position and wait for kind of a good opportunity to arise. We are getting attacked. Oh, that guy just knocked us off. Jerkosaurus. All right, fair, but we'll let that go. I probably would have done the same thing. We do get alliance offers from the people in the south. We'll go ahead and take those just because I'm in a little bit of a precarious situation. We are top 10, but we are in a little bit of a could be a target scenario territory. Fortunately for us, Lario is starting to go and fight somebody else, so that means he's not going to fight us. He does request an alliance. It's fine. Take an alliance with Rio if we can get it. Speaking of alliances, we do get that. That's great. So now we'll just build up to our red interest of 1.9 million and wait for that opportunity. You getting full synth is actually a pretty good opportunity, so maybe we jump over here and see if we can grab any of this. Yeah, he's trying to counterattack too. This is a great opportunity just to refill this and push all of the way. I'm not the most worried about my neighbors. This could be a little bit of a, you know, potential risk for us, but at the same time, it's a calculated risk. There is a chance people attack us, but I don't think it's a great one. I think this is a much more beneficial for us to jump on this land than play it safe and continue to keep saving up. So we've jumped up to 4th place. We can feel pretty good about that. Red interest now 2.9 million. Red interest again being where you get diminishing returns on your troops per second. So you can see right now we are at an interest of 1.38 up at the top right, whereas that will drop below 1% when we get to red interest. So for now, we just continue to keep waiting here. The crowd above us is weak and fighting. Could be an interesting opportunity there to do something, but I'm not you kind of want, okay, you want to fight him. I'm gonna say charge, but you're going over here. This was kind of my thought too, is just like, I wanted to fight this guy. Yeah, I mean, you didn't even want to fight the crowd. Why are you telling me to fight the crowd? I'm glad I didn't get you baited into that. Let's jump over here and fight Lario. He's a little bit sad because we attacked him, but yeah, it's just kind of the way the world works sometimes, is, you know, the big fish eats the small fish, and today we are the big fish. Rio is also a little bit on the weak side too. This could be an interesting opportunity for us. Looks like he might have gotten full scent or something. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but Juan is attacking him. Rio's threatening to boom. That's great. Okay, huge. We're the player now. We're the main character. As we get all of Rio's land, we become the crown ourselves, and just a tremendous amount of land. We're over 60,000 pixels as well. That was the opportunities we were waiting for. You know, I always say that this game involves a little bit of luck, but you can always put yourself in a position to get lucky, and we did that, especially by blocking the guy below us from getting access to Rio at all. Now we sit at red interest and have some options around us as to what to do. I kind of want to fight Juan, and the reason why is he's 4th on the leaderboard, and you are distracted, which is great that you asked me for an alliance. You're fighting somebody else, so I definitely think I can jump in here and grab this. Now, if my neighbor to the south fights me, a little bit rough, but again, taking a risk here, especially as our neighbor to the south is boating elsewhere, indicating that he has other interests other than fighting me. So we'll just keep working on Juan. until this turns south. And if it turns south, we'll improvise, adapt, overcome. We'll Bear Grylls it. But for now, Juan is our target. We keep fighting Juan. And we have now cemented ourselves in first place with almost 80,000 pixels. We're doing very well for ourselves. Juan has not full sent us either. And actually, YouTube Gaming Celtos has joined us in this fight. And Juan has left the game rather than full send. So a great little bit of luck for us there, as we don't have to worry about the full send anymore. We can kind of go ham on this and just finishing him up. Now, in terms of next target, I do see my neighbor to the south has weakened himself up. He's actually gotten full sent and tried to counter that full send. Bad move there, my friend. You're actually now a great target for us. And we're going to jump on this right here, right now. And Celtos could potentially turn on us here, but I think his middle position is just going to keep him at bay a little bit. He's got a lot of enemies of himself. If he really starts to dedicate fighting me, people might fight him in kind. In fact, he is already getting fought down. So we can now fight and get the rest of Africa for ourselves, as it doesn't look like anyone's going to really mount any kind of resistance against us. And we will slowly but surely be able to work our way through this. And I'm now noticing two players in the top right with the same name, same color, working together. Huh. You two wouldn't be cheating in a free-for-all, would you? Yeah, that wouldn't be like one person with a multi-account or cheating. I don't know. I'm kind of watching to see if they attack together. But no, they're very much working together. That is for sure. So we're going to have to face down the barrel of a cheater. But fortunately for us, I think we're going to be able to maintain good borders enough to kind of block all this. So let's go after Osmanli, just again to take out you before jumping over to the Hezbollah brothers and having to fight them down. I imagine they're going to want to fight down. I mean, who knows? They might work with player 666. Yeah, let's just take him out and work on this. Sorry, I got to have myself in talking. 668 is no longer a threat to us, and now we can just kind of freely go into Osmanli over here and work him down. Now, Hezbollah will be... let's see if we can counter that. Where'd my... boat? Boat? Oh, no. I missed... Okay, so I misplayed. The shield wasn't available. The boat shield wasn't available. And he just full sends into us. So a little bit unfortunate. We're going to have to jump into this guy right away just to kind of counter him, because he's going to get a lot of land off this. We are at 46%, so fortunately for us, it's not going to be too much of a difference, as we're just going to fight down the stronger of the two cheaters on this one before he has any opportunity to regain his troops from grabbing that free land in India. And just kind of cement ourselves here in the position to win the game, as the other Hezbollah is very mad. Yeah, he's not happy about this. We can fully expect that them to both fight us here, but we've accumulated enough strength that it doesn't matter. We're sitting at half or 49%, 50% of the board with red interest. We are unstoppable at this point. And we just didn't allow the two cheaters to have borders with us on the same time. It was very obvious that they both be fighting us and would never turn on each other. So we can just now kind of slowly but surely whittle this guy down. And there goes the other one full sitting into us. We'll kind of wait for that to end, as his teammate's going to grab it. So we'll just grab the land too. It's a little bit too late, buddy, as we were able to defeat you. And now we can just kind of slowly but surely start to whittle you down as you do. Throw up the flag of surrender here, and then full send away. Thank you so much. That helps me out a lot. And we'll go ahead and grab Greece over here, and then finish up you. Wonderful, wonderful. Finish up that, and actually we'll just take out this guy as well. So that is going to do it for our first game here. Finish off you. So we will give the claps, good sportsmanship, a kissy face. Hold on. Kissy face for the boys. And we'll go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be a 42-player teams battle here in Africa. We are on the green team. Let's head down south, see if we can get some people to go down south with us. I'd love people to backfill with us, but I'd like to be kind of on the front line. So I'm picking more of a forward position here for the team. This one guy on the black is going to be a little bit of a problem, but fortunately he leaves. So I'm just going to scooch up here at the last second and just kind of make my spot a little bit better. Now, we do have a threat right away, which is two players on the yellow team that we're going to need to deal with. We'd ideally like to be able to get over there to help our teammate fight down that player on the white team, but if neither of them are expanding, it looks like they both left. Okay, so that guy's gone. But we do have a number of teammates to the south, so we will just kind of expand as best we can, with the idea being that we are going to challenge the two players on yellow and move our way up to the north. Hopefully our teammates can backfill down south, because I'm just not in a great position to be able to do that. I mean, I definitely can try a little bit to connect with my teammates, which will be important. especially blocking this guy from being able to go farther into the east. So that is basically done. We do have decent borders with that. So let's start expanding up north. Give me a little bit more troops to play with here. As I'm not too worried. I'm just kind of waiting for that big magenta bot to go down. As you do see my teammates kind of working up north. I'm going to help him clear out that. Good. Now let's kind of move up north as best we can. And just kind of move our presence into the middle. A little bit dangerous of position to be in, but because I have the back line of my teammates, I'm feeling pretty confident in this decision. So we can go into this with a lot of force now. Again, we are putting ourselves in a little bit of a threat just because there's so many people that are going to want to fight us, especially as we become the crown. But we'll go ahead and just do it just for the sake of doing it. I mean, it looks like we do have a good teammate moving up north along with us over here. Yeah, that looks like Blue's Clues. Dude, I almost witnessed that today. That was almost the name I chose. Okay, so we're in a pretty good position. We have first and second place with me and Blue's Clues. So we actually have a number of Corgi boys with us today, which is great. So what our overarching goal is to knock down these two yellow players, turn our teammates into donators. That is actually very big for our team. Good job, Staller, over here for taking all that aggression. But for the time being, we have 28%. No one else has anything close to us. So we need to slow down the game as much as possible. Build up troops because, again, we have the advantage. There's no need for us to jump in anything. We want to be prepared to once we start to fight, we will fight until the end. Now, I am watching that boat go down south. I don't know where it's going, but I don't like it. If he's trying to go down here, then obviously we're going to stop that. I'm going to work on this guy. I'm not too worried about Gluteus making his self stronger because, yeah, Blue's Clues is in a great position to take that land. Looks like he's trying to retreat his boat. Good job, Staller, seeing that one. Yeah, that boat just took way too long to be able to do anything effective. So us being patient here is going to work out really great, especially as you two are fighting here. That could work out really nicely for us. And we are at full interest, so let's go here. Let's try and fight with Blue and knock down this guy just so we can turn him into a donator. I do see... I'm going to jump on this. That is just too good of an opportunity to pass up. Let's get to 11% attack percentage just to make sure we're getting the full. Good, you full send us. That's exactly what we want. Now we're in a great driving position for the team. Once we get a little bit closer to our red interest, I think with Blue's Clues, we want to attack Gluteus together. I think that would be a good one for us to do. Let's just both wait, though, because he's pretty far away from his red interest. I'm just approaching mine. Let's see if he wants to do this. I know you're a little bit far away, but honestly... I'm just going to go ahead and start this move. Yeah, because honestly, if the great thing about attacking with a teammate, if this guy full sends me, my teammate gets the land. If he full sends my teammate, I get the land. So it's really kind of a win-win scenario for us. And in fact, everyone's joining in on this. So that is very much helping us out here. Great news. I'm just going to go ahead and push against a weaker player over here and start kind of doing my own thing, as I think Blue's Clues is in a great position to be set up. We are getting a lot of donations from our team as well. A lot of great support. So we'll just keep pushing against this guy for now and get ready to start fighting Blue. Blue will be our threat, so let's just keep fighting this for now. And if Red turns on me, hopefully my teammate will be aggressive. He's just kind of sitting back and allowing me to do all this. This is definitely a position where we could push in multiple directions. We are strong enough, but I think he's kind of deferring to me. There's a big full send on me, but fortunately one of my teammates' boats just landed, so we can jump on that, grab all of this, and honestly turn and burn on the red player. So let's tell our teammate this is who we want to fight now. As soon as I'm done with this attack, I'm just going to start launching into this. Not sure what Blue's Clues is doing. Yeah, he is jumping in. Good. Yeah, we'll just work on this. Red's wisely calling out to the rest of the board that we are the people they want to fight, but at this point, I can turn off of Red and fight Scion should he want to do that. So that is, in fact, what I'm going to do. So let's turn and burn on this, which is why I was so confident in attacking Red, is because I knew I would have more troops than player 67, and now we can just kind of work through him. If Off joins us, that could be a little bit of a problem. Off joins and fighting against us, that could be a little bit of a problem. But for right now, we're doing just fine. Unfortunately for the Scion team, they're not supporting their one champion. These guys are just kind of sitting back and waiting for their own doom. As Blue's Clues is now taking control of the right side of the map, we're taking control of the left side of the map. The two-headed dragon is in full effect. Blue's Clues is way too strong for everybody, and you waited way too long to join in on this, as I'm just too strong at this point, and I'm not even the real champion here. So we'll keep fighting down this as he gets another full send, and he's distracted fighting Blue's Clues. There's the full send on us from Scion, so we can just turn and burn on you right away. And as soon as this is done, we will jump in here and re-grab that land. So just keep fighting you for the time being. And jump on that. Yeah, people were telling me to attack it. It's best to wait until the full send is over before you jump in. You're really just wasting troops. Your troops are much stronger on defense than they are on offense, so the full send ends much quicker into less detrimental effect by waiting for it to end rather than trying to challenge it. There are certain circumstances where it is good to challenge it, such as if you're going to lose a lot of position by waiting. Yeah, you can go ahead and do it, but for the most part, it's best just to wait. So we'll finish things up over here against black. Not too worried about it. Blue's Clues is kind of building back up again to his red interest. He's now starting to fight Annie, and he's starting to fight me, probably looking at me as kind of the more realistic one to be able to attack. But alas, it's not going to work, as we are getting the full support of our team, and now we can push down here and push up north and just kind of fight for the crown here a little bit. We'll also start to fight against Texas, as he doesn't have a ton of troops. Let's just go ahead and launch some bigger attacks in here, as Annie is now dead as well, and we can just kind of finish these guys up. Yeah. So that was a nice little game for us here, as we finish things up and start to wrap things up. Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Both skills, claps, good sportsmanship, and of course the kissy face for the boys. But as we do start to wrap things up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially made this far in the video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up, really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. But for now, boys, I'll see you in the next one.